Okay, we're back with The Apprentice. Amicia and Hugo managed to narrowly escape the monastery where hordes of rats had infested the catacombs. Rats fear light, so the orphans used the last rays of sunshine to move towards Laurentius's farm, which is where we are now. Let's not forget the item that's in the room, and then let's try not to die to the rats. So, like, it looked safe. Famous last words, and then just like a pillar of rats came and attacked us. I forget the controls. I forget the controls entirely, so this is gonna go well.
What does it represent?
A philosophy. I would even say a whole life. The life of an alchemist. It's very pretty.
That drawing? What drawing? Some more rocks. We picked up this thing and it didn't show us it. Like, before it showed us it, I guess it's because we'd already, like, taken it or something.
Good idea. But they're frightened of the... There. Sorry. Don't worry.
Okay. We, sort of preemptively did that.
No.
Give me your hands, Hugo.
Stay close to me.
Are you two okay?
No. A complicated one, yes. We got... Oh, there's ratos in there. We don't want to go that... Oh, we go down the front door. That was me trying to go out the back door. Nope, there's rats in the way. Watch your back. There's... Like, we went over there for a treasure and then the rats just suddenly came and ignored us. Right, I think we need to go in here and script this and talk to you, right? What are you doing to that horse? Like, the rats are going to come eat you. Come away from there. Like, the rats are going to eat you. You not understand? Like, there's a lot of rats there. Chonkos.
Those bags look heavy. Rotten grain. Must be to feed the pig.
Ew. It eats rotten grain. Is that important? Are we meant to pick up the heavy bag of things or what? We've got the flour. We've got the granny's flour still.
They've come back.
They're everywhere.
We have to reach the back of the barn. We can't leave without the ignifer. How are we going to do it?
I mean, there's definitely not any things on the ceiling here. So I think we do need to go around the thing.
Dead or alive?
You need meat, dead or alive. Okay. So we're going to send in the pigos or something. This seems very dangerous. Like, I would suggest just climb up here. I hear them coming. There's a ladder here. Can't we just pick up this ladder and put it up and climb up there? And watch the rats by the entrance. Like, they're crawling by the lights, ironically, and we're just in the darkness. Right, we don't want to get eaten, Hugo. Whatever your name is, Laurentius. Don't... That was too close, up close and personal, sir. Do we pick this up? Okay, we drag the feeds.
I see. Let me help you.
Are we going to feed him?
To the rats. Yep, we're gonna feed him to the rats. That's what we're doing.
Yum yum.
I don't think you want to watch this. Yes, yum yum. It's a tasty piggo. But I don't think he's going to eat in the way that you thought.
Eat your bubbly, or you'll get stomachache.
We have to make sure it stays.
I'll close the door.
Goodbye, piggo.
There's a ladder down the side. Come on. Let's
Oh,
go.
you mean the ladder that I already saw and was telling you to put up?
You can sulk if you like, but stay close.
He does not know what's about to happen to that piggo. He's going to see soon, isn't it? You can sulk if you like, but also at the same time, like, be aware that that piggo is going to be being munched on as you come up here. Like, it is yum yum dinner for the ratos.
The lights.
Oh, they haven't eaten him yet.
Hugo, look away, please.
You don't want to know. You do not want to know.
What are you doing?
It was the only way we don't get eaten. The only way we don't get eaten. You have to appreciate that, right? Kids.
Come on. This way.
Yes, of course.
Also, there's like a light right here. I guess, you know, it should have been light enough in here that the rats wouldn't have been in here. Don't watch. Come on. Come along. Come along now. Come on.
Watch your step.
This is more than just a doctor's lab.
My master is also an abominable, a great alchemist. Your name is Amicia, right? I'm Lucas. I would like to show you something, but it requires alcohol and sulfur. There must be some around here.
Well, I've got plenty of sulfur.
Alright. Alcohol and sulfur.
Get some
Alcohol,
booze.
sulfur, that's everything.
What are you making?
What are you doing?
An alchemical blend. I'm dissolving
This
the reagents.
oven.
Oh,
It must be what they call an
alchemy.
ethanol.
Lucas. Why am I
Ethanol?
not ill like Laurentius?
He was bitten by a rat. You weren't.
And is he going to die?
I'll do everything to make sure that doesn't happen.
Are we going to sleep here?
Looks like they spent quite a bit of time here.
Just leaving your little bedding in there. Also, it's very dark down here. Do you mind not turning on the light so that we could not die to the rattos? That would be very handy. Right, am I talking to you before we take that alcohol? That's crystal? Is that alcohol?
Here you go, Lucas.
Right. Now you have to mix them. Do it slowly. It's not dangerous.
Alright.
You can now craft the ignifer. Hold RB to open the selection menu. Okay. Right. Light embers. Light embers. Okay. Oh no, it's a lighter.
This is it. Oh no! No! We're stuck!
Not yet. The ignifer, Amicia. It's time. Aim for the embers at the center of the room.
Alright.
Light the fire. Okay. Before the rats come and eat us.
Oh, it makes fire.
Did I do that? Did I really just do alchemy?
Yes. Your mixture is perfect. Like mother, like daughter. Do you know what? I'll show you how to create other projectiles. This will be really useful.
I'd love to. Thank you.
I finished my mixes. We have to go back to Laurentius. Amicia, you should go ahead.
Okay. Now I'm wondering, was there something that I might have been able to pick up but I didn't because of, like, you know, what we just did. Codex, right. So we can upgrade things on the fly, actually, it seems. But we need tools. We always need goddamn tools. Let's craft some more ignifers. Because we've got plenty of crafting materials. There was some more sulfur somewhere. And I want to grab that. Don't mind me, rattos. Is there anything else in here that I may have been able to grab but I didn't? Like, there's something bubbling away. That's the thing. There's definitely bottles of things. That's just stuff on the shelves. You know, trying to get all of the upgrades that we can. So, you know, I just want to try and get, like, if there's anything. It kind of feels like there might be a bottle there, but I don't know if that is. Hi. You don't mind that these rats are, like, just menacing here whilst I just... Actually, that was cool. She actually warms herself by the fire. No, she's shielding herself from it. She's not warming herself by it. Never mind. That was me thinking she was like, toasty fire. She's like, no, fire. These guys. You look cold. You look bored, actually, and fed up. I'm sorry. Also, I was immediately saying, like, you know...
Please don't blow up in my face.
I was immediately saying it's very dark down there and the rats are probably going to get in. They ate that piggo quickly, didn't they? They ate that piggo very quickly. Go up then. Where's other boy? Is he not coming? Is he dead? Is he going to die now? He didn't want to come. Okay, you're coming. Good. Right, come on. Right, so now that we've got the ignifers, we should be able to ignite everything. Yep, you made that pretty good, didn't you? Made that.
There's a lot of them.
Apprentice.
I'll clear away.
Will you? Or will I? I'll clear away. He sits and looks over the fence.
Very well.
Just sits and looks over the fence. Okay, I wonder if there was a different cutscene if I hadn't lit that and they get eaten.
Leave me alone.
Hugo, listen.
Wow.
About earlier,
Spoiled
I
kids.
just wanted to tell you that I'm...
No, Amicia.
The house has gone dark.
But that seemed like a bigger monster than some rats, considering it just demolished everything. Well, there goes the house. I guess you're coming with us now. Yeah, I don't think we can put this out. Do something. It's a bit late. It's kind of burnt the entire house out. Also, that red's right next to your foot and you're not scared. Yeah, the horse is definitely going to run. Oh, it's got a burning thing. So that's where we follow.
Run! We need that horse!
They're everywhere.
Lucas!
Okay, they burn out quickly, but the ignifer can ignite them again.
Trail lead to?
Oh.
Lucas! Where's this taking
Oh,
us?
what? Yeah, whatever. We can also throw burning things. We don't need to use the actual... We don't need to slingshot it. We can just throw this burning thing.
Which way? Where now? There! There's a boat over there. Just past the mill. So let's go!
Good job I made extra ignifers, huh? So we can just throw this hot garbage, that's it. Something here. That almost looked like something. We only really needed to ignite one of them, I guess. That's my loot. Goblin senses are tingling. Yeah, just keep running. You seem very slow, sir. Ha 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 ha! What was that in the subtitles? Ha 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 ha! Okay, you got away. They don't like water. Good job I made plenty of ignifers, isn't it? Wow, the phone rise. Good job I made plenty. Just sat watching everything you knew burn to the ground. Raven spoils. Okay, we definitely need... I hope there's more to do. Because, you know, I want to use up some of the equipment that we got. But I guess, you know, this is something else to use it on with the ignifers. And we're probably going to need a lot of them, right? So we probably need to be careful with sulfur and alcohol. Because we're going to use it for other things. But I guess that's the thing, you know, if we find stuff that we can't carry, we'll just craft more things. And that will work. Okay, into the fog. Very foggy. I guess we can't just live forever on a boat, but we could just boat off to somewhere that doesn't have all these rats, surely. Surely we could just keep going until we get somewhere that's completely free of this. Also daylight, or just at night, stay in the boat on the water. Because we seem to have,
Lucas?
like, boated all day, all night, until the daytime.
What does he have in his blood?
There's an old story. It tells of the Prima Macula. The alchemists say it was the first corruption, and that it silently travels in the blood of certain families. But something...
Vampires!
The gods break, and the macula awoke in Hugo's blood.
But what will it do to him?
The macula cares for neither good nor evil. It evolves with its host. To change things. The world. You know, your mother and
So whether
Lorraine
he's good or
tried to
evil
help your brother.
But they failed.
determines it.
No, I think they just ran out of time. This is it.
Where are we, in Rome? Are we somewhere new?
Hugo, wake up.
It's daytime at least, so no more rats. You'd think how far we've just boated away, there'd be no more
To
rats.
warm you up.
If we follow the aqueduct,
But the rats
we
come
should
with him,
arrive
right?
at Chateau Jean Grange before nightfall.
What's that noise?
Nothing. It's just frogs, Hugo.
Frogs!
Just froggos.
Let's keep our fingers crossed.
Why is there a little thing here? Follow the aqueducts. I think we might be in Rome. Why would there be a little outcropping there if not something? Bye, Hugo. Hugo goes and does his own thing. This guy comes with us. Ah, there's actually something here. Some fabric you just left lying in the boat. That's upgradey stuff. Why would you just leave that? Frogs. Just frogs, you say. I feel like there's something evil and sinister in the water, isn't there? Like, we're going to walk into the water and die. This almost looks like the area that we went down before. I wonder if they kind of reused assets in a way.
Aren't you cold?
A little, yes.
Hugo doesn't seem to mind.
We seem to have lost him.
Keeping himself warm.
Yes. But
Oh, there
he's
he
too
is.
far for my liking.
What is that pillar? Like, it just sat on its own. It looks a bit suggestive. Just, you know, two balls and a... Okay. You were laughing while the rats were attacking us. Ha ha ha, hop, hop, hop. He was laughing whilst the rats were also coming to eat us. Like, you know, I think he might be a bit
Where are you going?
of a lost cause here. I definitely think he might be a bit of a lost cause. This is as fast as we can run. Like, the run isn't actually working. You remember the dog, right? That's Crouch. Remember the dog that ran off from us and, you know, in a very similar circumstance? Okay, good to have your rocks filled up. There's got to be more hidden crafting materials, right? Aye? Oh, nice.
English shield. Where did you find that?
Over there, lying on the ground.
Listen, Hugo. Put that down. It's not for children.
Oh, you're no fun.
Come on, let's go.
Do you smell that?
Why would you tell him not to carry protection?
It's horrible.
That's literally protection. He could use that and save himself. Like, you know, if he's happy to carry it and it's not that heavy, it covers kind of his entire body, and sure, he's probably not going to be able to run with it. But at the same time, like, if we're being hunted, like, having a shield, I guess, you know, you don't want to be wearing England's shield because you might cause difficulties for yourself. And, you know, get killed by somebody that hates the English. Because you're not the English and you're in France. And they're invading. You know, it might be a bad idea to be carrying their colours. You're looking for loot. Like, I had to try and decide which way was not the correct way as well. Oh, now you come hold my hand. Because we didn't go the way that you thought we were going. There's really nothing up here. Like, why would this entire area exist up here if there isn't something? Also, is that like a completely separate way down, or is that where we could have gone as an alternate? Right, let's see if this carries... Oh, loot. Some leather, some arrows. Okay, we got something at least, even if it wasn't a lot. Like, is this a different path back down that we couldn't have gone up? Or is this just somewhere we could have gone up and I'm blind? Oh, is that a special kind of flower as well? It is!
They're so pretty.
What are they again?
Gladioli.
Ah, yes, of course.
Don't you like them?
That's not a good sign.
Hugo, they're flowers.
It's not a good sign, but I'm still going to shove it in your hair. You know, it's not a good sign that we found some gladioles. But... gladioli. Why are you ominous, flower? Found in both tended gardens and wild fields. Many of its variants are poisonous, but one of them was consumed in dishes and used in remedies. The shape of the leaves reminiscent of the gladiator swords. Made it the flower of heroes, and gladiators thrown near. A symbol of strength and vigor. That doesn't sound ominous, other than the poisonous bit. The vitriol. Yes, we learned about the vitriol. It's just, you know, a base thing for potions. So we couldn't have necessarily got up here from below. I could have pushed you off there, boy. Unless we cheesed up, you know. Can we cross that? Right, I don't think there's anything else other than the flower and, you know, the little bit of leather that we found. Most people would probably stop at the leather and think, that's backward, right? But I was like, nah. You know, we didn't find this initial way up, so it's got to be an alternative path. Pardon me, which it was.
That's strange.
Ironically, there's many other kinds of flowers.
What is that?
Ugh, it really smells.
It smells like death. There was another path before we go up there, by the way. Wasn't there? Was there not another path up through the thing? I guess I'm mistaken. Well, we'll let Hugo run off on his own again. Ironically, he wanted to come up with us when, well, I guess we needed him with us to put the flower in our hair, right? Because he's obsessed with doing that. But, you know, no others. Yeah, this must be like... Did he go over there? Ooh, loot. Hang on. There was something else shiny closer from the rocks. What just shined? This. Fabric. Sorry, I'm a loot goblin. Like, I know it's back up the same bit, but I'm wondering. Okay, sulfur. So, sulfur... Let's craft some more of these just so that we can take all of the sulfur. I think it's 2 in a pile. It might be up to 3. I don't know. You know, we might kind of waste it a little bit, but we are missing out on other or using up other upgrade things by using it for that. Because we're using the alcohol, and the alcohol can be used for other things. But we do need ignifer. What are we looking at? The dead landscape. Oh, it's a dead person.
Are they all dead?
We can't
Yep.
carry on.
Amicia, we have to follow the aqueduct.
Why do we have to follow the aqueduct? Just to stay safe, also, like, crows everywhere.
Do we have to walk on them?
I know, Hugo, but we don't have a choice.
And they've got a lot of fabric
They're hurting them.
and leathers.
Just keep moving, Hugo. Come on.
I don't think they can feel anything now. Like, this is plenty of fabric and leathers for upgrading things, but I guess, you know, we're not taking it. Do we want to explore over there? Do you want to go over there? Like, this is the obvious path. This is perhaps loot. Do we have to walk on them? Well, if we can step off them. There we go. We got off the bodies. Definitely is some loot. What is that? More sulfur. Okay, well, we've filled our inventory with ignifers, so we're not going to get to use up any more of that if we do find any more sulfur, but hey, okay. Right, we certainly don't care about trampling on them anymore. Okay, we've got some extra cords. You know, now that we've got out of the main
We shouldn't be here.
loop.
Oh, the smell. It's unbearable.
I feel sick.
Don't look. Concentrate on the aqueduct.
You mean we should be over there? Is that what you're telling me? But loot. Okay, there's like, this is a huge battlefield of dead people. We shouldn't be all the way out here in all of these dead bodies, but there's so much loot. Any more hidden loot. And you run it over here as well, rather than wading through all the bodies as well. Okay, there's big lit bits. There's nothing by the lit bits? No? Okay. That's some ominous music. That's some ominous music, like some rattos are going to come out or something. Okay, at least we can traverse nicely now. You know, we got over the wading slowly through the bodies bit. Saltpeter. But we're full. I saw the loot. I saw the loot with my loot eyes. You can't hide loot from me. Cannot. I see all the free stuff. I see all. Hello. Okay, we can't go under that. There's a dagger or something there. Just on its own. Just a little sword. Like, again, why would you not arm yourself with a sword at the very least? Like, there's a million swords out here that you could literally take. And you could have your own army shields. You could even put a helmet on the boy. Like, you know, maybe it's a bit heavy. But you could give him some protection. I wonder if there's anything to, like... No, it doesn't look like it. To hit with rocks or something on that to do something and trigger some sort of puzzle element. But it seems not. It's just a shield. I thought maybe I saw something, but nope, it's just a shield. Yeah, these bodies, don't mind them, you know, we'll just trample over every single one of them, just in case anyone else has anything useful, just a bit of cord or a bit of cloth or a bit of leather. You know, I'm sure somebody has something more useful for us. Okay, we're starting to get out of the bodies now. But again, you know, there's 3 of you now. Surely it would have made sense to... Okay, I see the embers there. Rocks. That's some more sulfur. Do I want to light that?
Lucas?
Okay, that's gonna explode into rats. Don't, you dumb... That is going to explode into rats. Okay, we couldn't trigger it like that. But that is going to 100% explode into rats. Okay, we're filled with cord as well. Yeah, we can't upgrade till we get tools. But it's nice that we don't actually need an upgrade station to do that. Yeah. 100% going to explode into rats.
Lucia, they're everywhere. Hundreds of them.
I don't believe it.
Oh, what a shock! I wouldn't have ever guessed that they were going to explode into rats. How did that happen? I was not expecting that at all. I was not expecting them to explode into rats at all.
Over there.
Those aren't soldiers.
What were
Don't
they
eat
doing?
me.
Those are looters looking for things to steal.
But why?
To survive, probably. Like us.
Yeah, why were they looting everything? Why were we doing that? This is an awful lot of rats that suddenly appeared out of that tiny little horse. I don't think they were all in the horse, you know. I mean, we probably need the ignifer more than anything else, right? There's so much crafting materials that we probably could have done with. What were they looting? Also, I'm not seeing... You, sir, are taking your life into your own hands there. We like that? Really? I guess not yet. Okay, so we can light that light, which didn't look like it lit at all. I was looking at for more of a hay bale on the back, but we can light this. And whatever that does, I guess we drop it down. But yeah, I was expecting more of a hay bale on the back of that than anything. Yeah, you were studying the rats. I'm surprised you didn't die, sir. Because look, there's stuff on the back of it that would have made more sense to be lit. Okay, go. Sulfur, saltpeter. Yeah. Whilst there's stuff here that we can take that we are using in the ingredients, I know like alcohol is going to be the limiting substance here, but we should loot what we can whilst we are here. Okay, more loot for the loot goblins. Ah, alcohol. Perfect. Okay, more rocks. Okay, I guess we do need to... Or are we just, like, turning this? We're probably just turning that rather than rocking it. Right, that's a temporary light, so we're not going to do that yet. There's some alcohol there or something. Alcohol is something we want, if we can get it.
All right. We can't
Okay, we're just lowering it.
Hugo, you're going to have to go through.
Yes, yes.
Be careful.
I did it! I made it!
Oh, it's just a pile of sticks.
Now come back.
I thought it was a hay bale that we needed to temporarily light, because they look exactly the same.
Ow, my arms. They're paralyzed.
I guess he is turned into stone. He is 100% paralyzed. Hi, Hugo. You wanna give me that? Yes, you wave.
Well done, you two.
Now, do I need to go get that myself? I know we're probably heading towards the alcohol and that, but where do we go after that? And, where are more sticks? Like, that's the obvious path, but I feel like we need more sticks than this. You should have grabbed a handful of them, Hugo. You really should have. Because this is only going to get us so far, and then there's no more sticks.
Into the grass quickly. He mustn't see us.
Amicia, his lantern.
I understand.
He's coming!
What did I just say?
Death. Your death's coming, that's what you thought.
But it worked.
Loot! Loot, 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 loot. Oh, it's just some rocks. I guess staying in the water is probably smart, actually. Rats don't like water. As much as there might have been a different path up there. Rats don't like water, right? Let's, You what? You what? Excuse me? Where the heck are we? Yeah, there's a lot of stuff there. There's an entire siege machine here. We're at a bridge over the water. Is this just past where we were? So we went under here, right? I feel like this is where we were, so we didn't really go back that far. What is going on with the stuff back there?
There are too many rats. We're stuck.
Oh, we came this way, right? Okay, so this is... Are they coming under the water again?
Into the
Are they...
tower. I can see light.
Right, so they're eating him. Yeah, the siege tower that we just saw. Okay. Is there anything else over here? That's just a bridge. Were we meant to just go over the bridge? Like, you know, you run over the bridge very, very quickly, but I took the loot goblin way. I'm surprised they went into the water. I don't think that was right. I don't think they should have been able to go into the water like that. Right, okay, so... Obviously, we already figured out what's going on here. Into the tower. Which... Well... I guess that's one way of dealing with him. I was trying to hit his light, but it wouldn't let me lock onto his light. Can't I take a torch and, like, you know, use that to not be attracted by rats? Well, I guess we have no choice but to murder now. I guess our choices are very limited. I see there's a thing, like, right there. Let's just throw this hot thing. You hungry rattos, I'm still in the light. Like, they're making noises like they're coming to eat me. I'm still in the light. I see that as a thing to ignite. I guess that's after this. Aha, there's sticks, of course. Rocks. Is there a tool? Like, you've got an upgrade station as though we should be able to upgrade something. So surely there's some tools. Yes, okay. Right. So. We can upgrade our strings. I guess yellow means you can upgrade and red means you cannot. Right, so we could upgrade our strings or we could upgrade our pouch. Reduces the time required to achieve maximum. If we hadn't used all the alcohol in creating things, I could have gave more ammunition, which would be good. Right, there's probably something else up this ladder, right?
Get up there.
Yes, of course.
Let's have a quick little look for loot. Some cords, some saltpeter. Okay, that might influence my decision, actually. I wonder if I could have distracted him with pot.
Which way should we go?
They are everywhere.
Cords. Right, so that uses up cords. So... Find a workbench upgrade. Okay, so it doesn't mean you can just upgrade anywhere. You need to be perhaps in the vicinity or at a workbench. It just shows you that you can look at the upgrade things. Ironically. Or maybe you can upgrade some things away from a workbench. I don't know.
This should make things a little easier.
Right. Up we go again. Because there's some upgrades. You don't all need to come. You could have all just sat down there with me. I only want to grab the loot really quickly. You know, some saltpeter, some cords. We used a lot of cord there. Some fabric. I don't think that would have been enough to give us one of the other types of upgrade. Because the other ones look nicer.
Alright.
And it's probably all irrelevant, really. It's just, you know, something to do whilst you're loot gobbling around, right? Loot gobbling around at the speed of sound. As we do. Do you want to take a sword? Do you want to take a spear? Do you want to take any of this equipment? Like, there's even more strings and stuff on here. And, you know, all sorts of stuff that could actually be useful on our quest. No, do you guys want to also take more sticks? So that we can have disposable sticks on the go? No? You don't? Okay. I guess. Okay, so we can't actually do that whilst we're holding a stick. Right, I'm gonna like this prematurely. Because it's smart to do that. There's a guy over there with a lantern. I see him. You're telling me I can't lock onto that from here and is he good? Is he bad? I don't know. But, you know, is it worth taking risks? Probably not. Right, let's make our way to this at the very least. Where we go from there, I don't know. We probably murdered the guy and, like, you know, once he's been eaten, he provides us the path through, I would assume. Yeah, let's definitely light this up before we go through it. Is this just another pot? It's not alcohol or anything, it's just pots, isn't it? Many pots. Pots picante. Ah, these are sticks. I see. So, we need to make further progress with sticks, right? Have I got a choice here? Do I murder or pot? Why is it just his head? Why can't I hit his leg? I guess you aren't allowed to make him rat foods, is what they're getting at with that. So, you know, if you can't lock onto his thing, he's not allowed to be rat food. There's a guy over there. Like, is that where we're trying to go? Or are we heading to that? I don't see any other light source over there. I do see shiny things. Which means there's the high rattos. Means there's some point to it, but...
Maybe we can use it.
Yes, we'll push the... Oh, do we just push this cart around? Okay. There was me going to distract the guy. Right, so we just...
Mind you don't get burnt. We're making too much noise. They're going to spot us.
I mean, there was a guy back there, but there's loot over here. We've already murdered the guy. We might as well come this way and see what the loot is. The other guy, I was going to throw the pot to distract him and then kill him in the middle of the battlefield. Ooh, is that a scythe? Like, it's shining like it's something that we can take.
Let's push this.
No. Let's loot.
Scythe.
They're fighting with that.
Not everyone has enough money to buy a sword.
Even though there's a million swords on all of the battlefields. You know. You can literally go. It's all used to collect wheat. Used here as a makeshift weapon. Since most soldiers were simply commoners who had been forcibly drafted, few of them were properly trained or equipped. It wasn't uncommon for them to fight in rags with a mere knife as their sole weapon. Well, I mean, surely you would loot all of the other people that have died on this battlefield and take their stuff. Wow, he didn't take long to get munched, did he? He certainly didn't last very long. Right, that's just sticks. Why would we use the sticks when we can just use the carts? That's what I don't get.
Yes, of course.
You know, we just push the cart. Is that like a different option? If you really want to use the sticks, you can. But it's definitely better to push the cart. Okay, we're definitely making a lot of noise. This guy's definitely gonna come and pay attention to us. There are pots here. And, like, I kind of want to pot magic him. Like, I want the extra pot. Right. 3-point turn. Don't mind me. We can ninja that pot before the rats get it, right? Okay, right. Throw the pot in the middle of the arena so that it will distract him. Come on over here. Get eaten.
Can you help me push it? Very well.
No, I want the pot. Whatever, there's a less reachable pot there. Okay, we got our pot back.
Come on, help me. Right
Now we can go. Have spare pots. Now we can go. Okay, did he drop some stuff? We don't need to murder everyone, but at the same time, did he actually drop any loot? Aye? You're getting close. He did, but it's sulfur, and we've got spare alcohol, sure. Okay, inventory's full, but
Yes, of course.
you know, sulfur. Surely some of them will start dropping alcohol, because alcohol seems to be a limiting factor in the ignifer stuff.
The wheels are stuck in the mud.
We'll have to leave it here. Come on.
Well, we're not going that way around it. We're stuck in the mud again now.
This is proper horrible. Come on, I just want his teeth. Yeah, but still. What? Rats are gonna eat him anyway.
You're taking a man's teeth?
Suppose you're right.
What are you doing to this poor guy?
I know the aqueduct, monsieur, but the rats are everywhere. Shh. We'll find a way.
You want me to
More
try?
alcohol?
Unbelievable.
I might have a chance if I go alone.
Why don't you try a different one? They're all over the place.
Yeah, there's a torch over there. We need to steal it. And also, I could just murder them.
These rodents. You've got nothing better to do than muck around with a corpse.
Am I meant to follow him? Okay, well that's a bit, a bit too late. Okay,
I'll be back soon.
All right.
What's that?
Go. Go.
I'm coming.
must have been the winds. Okay, we're gonna have to follow around behind him and get this torch and circle back. So we don't want to murder this guy, because if we do, we can't get through. Right, okay, are you actually gonna panic? Because I know that it said there's a panic mechanic if
I'll wait for you.
he doesn't, if we're away from him too long. We don't want to do that. We also don't want you to notice us.
Ah, finally! Christ.
Fuck off.
It's fine. I'm here.
You really? Boy! I know I went too far away, but come on, I was circling around him to not, draw attention. Couldn't you chill him out?
All clear. Let's go.
Yes.
Okay, the guy just stood there, which is fine. Or whatever. Right, so we can't crouch anymore. I guess now we can just murder the guy. Also, he's not doing his circle anymore. But I was gonna, go. Also, do we want to go that way? Can we just go anywhere now? Ooh. Secret loot. Secret loot hidden behind a shield. So we can't crouch to, draw less attention to ourselves. Sadly. What did the guy actually take from that guy? Fabrics? Cords? Okay. Did he actually rip his teeth out and be like, finally got him? What were you doing? Okay, that guy is just satching. There's, a couple of them just stood there. Where are we heading to? Obviously, if we can see past these guys. Yeah, he's definitely not coming on his loop anymore. Am I actually going past this? Is this actually where I'm meant to be going? The thing's still glowing, which is weird, because we have just taken the torch off of it. I guess it's a deposit if we need to. It doesn't look like there's anything over there. But that's nice that he at least doesn't come back this way. all the rats just evaporate. Right, so are we heading down here to the castle or something? Right, don't go in the water with the flames. That's for certain. The cart got stopped. Where were we even pushing it to, other than just like the end? Also, if we were going anywhere else, surely we could have just used the carts. If we were going literally anywhere else. You all get roasted and toasted to oblivion. Okay, there's no rats down there. Surely, if it was anything back here, we could have just used that cart. So I don't see how there'd be anything that way. So it must be past the people. Hello, tiny little rattos, because there's not a way there. Right, back into the mud again, as we wade through once again. There's a gate. I see a gate. Oh, there's something over here. I see. There's a torch holding spot over here. And we're probably meant to climb over that. I missed that entirely. I missed that entirely. So we're going to leave this here. I was too distracted by looking at them to look over here, I guess. And looking for loot. Ironically, this thing is shining at us. Are these just rocks? Well, there's some people. They really don't like the already dead, do they? They don't eat the dead meat. They only like the fresh meat. Okay, so we'll deposit this in this and then we can climb over.
Come on, climb up.
Yes.
Why we wouldn't take the torch that's staked in the ground out, I don't know. And why you couldn't just grab the torch back from there either. Like, I could grab that and bring it up and make sure that you're safe, but nah, we don't need that. Okay, so we're gonna have to light the embers here. The ignifer. And then there's some rat meat just chilling there. Ironically, we know they don't like dead meat, so I don't know why they would suddenly eat this. Really?
Alicia, tower.
Yes, we can't stay here.
They've got sticks in their dummies.
Don't look. Try
Well,
to do it. Come on, inside, quickly.
they're also been eaten by rats.
There's someone over there.
Oh no.
They're also being eaten by rats. I think the sticks in their stomachs are the least of their concerns.
We have to
Okay.
keep moving.
Well, we're going to push the rats into him and they're going to eat him, sadly. I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry.
We have to get out.
You can open the gate. I'm giving you a chance. I'm giving you a chance to open the gate. You know, you got plenty of opportunity to open that gate right now. You don't have to die to the rattos. They only want to eat me because they don't really care about you, do they?
Don't look.
Well, there he goes. Yeah, I'm sorry. You didn't have to die. You didn't have to. We'll just light this up so that it's nice and light out there for whatever reason. I have to pay respects. They've eaten his legs, it almost looks like he's clipping through the floor, but, you know, I'm sure it's that they've eaten his hands and his legs, and he's not clipping through the scenery at all. I gave you plenty of opportunities to open that gate and get out of here as well, or just walk out of this door that's wide open, you know.
Oh no. The torch.
We'll do without it, Amicia.
I bet if I didn't like that, the rats would have came and eaten us. You know, it's like, okay, there's some rats now, and your torch has gone out now, so the rats come and eat you. At all. Workbench. Not enough materials. Okay. So, I wonder if the equipment ones you could maybe upgrade without the workbench. Perhaps. If you had the things, or does everything need a workbench? But at least we found a tool. Can't go back to the other one, though. Well, we could. We could.
Soldier. He's blocking the way. I don't see any other way. Damn. We don't have a choice. We have to take him by surprise. Here, take these. What do you want me to do with this stuff? Somnum. You see, mix them together.
Somnum. Okay. A sleeping powder silently eliminates an enemy. Okay. Uses up all our stuff though. Or I wonder if you would be dumb enough to go, oh, something made a noise in the rats.
I thought I heard something.
He's not that dumb. He's not that dumb.
Perfect. Now you're going to crush it on his face. Are you serious? Lucas? Well, I hope you know what you're doing.
Somnus actually puts enemies to sleep for good. Discreetly get closer behind the enemy's back and press Y when the icon appears right next to them. Oh yeah, you're definitely just sending them to sleep. And it probably is just what they put on the rags in the movies to make people go to sleep. But at the same time, like, for good sounds like you're murdering them. Oh my god, that's like black powder or something.
Is he asleep?
Yes, for a while.
For good!
This is going to save our lives.
Yeah, he's just asleep for a little. If there's still some summoner in your inventory when an enemy catches you, you can use it as a last resort to escape death. It costs a lot to craft and it may penalize your future upgrades, yes. That's why I didn't want to do that. You were like, oh, you have to. Like, I would rather keep the stuff for the upgrades. I was definitely preferring that to having the somnum. I would rather have my upgrades. Okay, there's some flame.
This one seems a bit different.
A pot. You can ask your companions to interact with certain objects by pressing up when the option appears. I saw that rat coming from my feet there, and I was like, I'm just picking up this item, do you mind? Okay, that we've got 3 of. How much have we got of the stuff? It did use a lot of our stuff. 11 of 12.
To get past. I think I see some wood over there. It's not going to be easy. Well, we have to try.
Okay, you can ask your companions to interact with things by pressing that.
Try. Look out! That should work, but we had better hurry.
Okay, swinging thing.
Can you do it?
I can't.
No, because there are rats. Literally too many rats there. So do that right now. Now you
Take care
can.
of it.
Oh, hi, Rattos. Are you still over there? You are? Okay, good. So I can tell you to...
Hugo, that's it.
I was going to say, where is he? Thank you for the stick. Alright, can you do this again? Then did slingshotting our way so that we can run back. Don't hit us in the face with it, though. Don't hit us in the face with it. Hello. I kind of feel like maybe there's some upgrades out there. Okay. Right, that's just to get to a light source. I don't see... there's kind of a light source over there. You know, I don't see anything else that's necessarily loot. There's something over there.
Hugo did the hard part.
I just
Picking up a stick.
want us to get out of here.
Me too. Come on, let's go.
Okay, that's a path. Loot.
Are we going to go under it?
Just have to be careful.
The entire place collapsing. This is fine. Okay, we're just going to go up here where it's safe. Ah, perfect. Okay, pouch lets us do things quicker. Ammunition bag lets us hold more stuff. I mean, sure. That needs more hides. That needs more hides and more stuff. Amicia no longer needs a workshop to upgrade her equipment. No longer needs tools. Ooh. Ooh. Reinforced by thick leather bands, Amicia's belt carries enough tools to allow her to change equipment anywhere she likes. You know, it's funny that you could just carry all this equipment and, like, you know, you'd never have to find them. I mean, she creates durable tools for herself that she now carries around all the time. That sounds really good. Because we're not going to get any other upgrades unless we get that. Is there any saltpeter and hides lying around in perhaps this chest right here? That's alcohol. That's rocks. Like, if you hadn't have made me use it for your trash, I'm just saying, sir. They temporarily burn, don't they? We would have been fine. Okay, that uses alcohol. That uses alcohol as well. Okay, let's do it. I kind of want to work towards not needing tools so that we stand the best chance of getting all of the upgrades. Because, you know, obviously that's going to be important, right? You go get some more sticks from us from over there. I'm sure you could make it over there without getting eaten by the rats. Especially as, you know, you are, like, akin to the rats. You have to press A to climb over it. You don't crawl under it. Okay, that's fine. That's a big lock. It's a big padlock. But at the same time...
Get ready. We're going to have to stay in the light. Let's go, let's go.
We're not holding it back.
No, run.
I'm not sure about this.
It's working for now.
Yeah, I'd have carried it, personally, and, like, pushed it around. And, you know, I was then thinking, I wonder if there were some upgrades that I missed. So we quickly grabbed the rocks on the way. Quickly grabbed what rocks we could along the way. There's a lot of lights over there, but they don't seem to be doing a lot for stopping the rats, huh? More sulfur. Like, should we murder these people to get some upgradey bits? Okay, well, the rats are gonna eat him, so...
There, in the town. Those are bodies, aren't they?
Yes. Bodies. Don't look, Hugo.
They would have eaten him anyway, or he'd have been squished by all of the burning bodies. Hi, rats. No dinner for you today. I'm sorry. Why is this not letting us through there? Okay, there's something that I'm missing. More upgradey things. Why can't we just take this with us? Like, you know, pushing the board of pushing it around. That one doesn't seem to have anything on it that can ignite or anything. Like, we've murdered the guy. Should we have murdered him in the middle of all this so that they were eating him closer? Because I'm not seeing a way to get through. And I don't think the ignifer can just be thrown in the middle of the rats to, like, temporarily light the way. You are absolutely going to eat me if I go there. There's some stuff there. Okay, they will eat him if he goes too close to them. I've noted. Ah, there's a pile of things. Right, so I need to ignite that, I guess. Right, some cords. Like, all these things on your bodies over there. All these torches that don't seem to be doing a lot. Like, do you guys not want some torches of your own? I really think you might want some light sources of your own, you know. There's plenty of sticks there for us all. I don't have to be the only one carrying some sticks around, you know. You guys can feel free to grab some yourselves. Well, anything that guy may have had on his body has been since covered in the burning corpses. So we're not getting that loot. Are you guys trying to eat us already? Anything that may have been on his body is since lost to the annals of time. There is. But there's also some sticks here. Secret loot? Like, why would there be sticks here? If not for secret loot? I can't tell Hugo to go get them. Unless I tell him after this. Oh, it's this one. We got sticks now.
I don't feel
Because now you're going to get ill.
Dracula, he's afraid. We have to get out of here. Hugo? Hugo, think of the frogs.
Think of the frogs.
Remember how they jumped? You were chasing them. Come on, let's go and see some.
Think of the froggos.
we have to get out of here, Amicia.
We will. This place can't go on forever, right?
These rats can't go on forever. Copium. Also, these sticks wouldn't be there for no reason, right? Is there some extra hidden loot in there? Or is that just if you decide you do want to go back and maybe you think you missed something? Like, why would you place that there? Okay, there's less rats up here. By less, I mean, I can't see any rats up here. So that's nice. But also, it means they're probably about to spew out of all of these piles of bodies at any moment. And then here's all the people just throwing more and more bodies onto the piles.
But we don't have a choice.
I know there's not enough of us, and I definitely know we'd all like to get far, far away from these fucking rats. But these are our boys. They gave their lives for England. What if it were you?
Okay, Sean.
Decent burial, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you? Come on then.
Okay, Sean Bean. You are burying them all. And there's not even rats. So I don't think we need to concern ourselves. You're not going to get eaten by rats. And I'm certainly not going to take you all out. Is there any loot on you? They probably all have their own individual loot. So we might want to, like, think about that. That is a pile of... Oh, that attracts them. That's not a pile of metal things, huh? We have no pots. What are you doing, sir? What is that? Is it just like a lore item? I don't want to waste... We do have a pot. Okay, the game has now lagged out. He heard us whipping out Nene. Oh my god, it has frozen again, hasn't it? It has frozen completely again. I can't believe it's done this again. What is wrong with this game? Is it poorly coded or something? Is it poorly coded? Okay, well, I mean, as it is frozen, I'm gonna have to do some shenanigans to get around this.